All right, happy December, everyone. This month's market update is right here. I just finished a report. We can take a look at it and you can download the report below. So if you want to see this for yourself, everything's going to be below. Let's jump right into it. So first thing, this month was a little atypical. There was not as much movement as in previous years, was what I noticed. And you'll see some highlights there. So again, we break this down by subdivision, by neighborhoods. You have Westchester here, University Park here, Westwood Lakes, Olympia Heights, and Sunset, which goes all the way to Snapper Creek. So these are the ones that we're really zooming in and getting a good view on. And what we noticed overall, year-over-year comparison, the number of home sales was down dramatically. Even with that, though, even with less data for us to analyze, the prices were still up. The price per square foot also went up. And the market days, how long it's taking for homes to sell, went up as well. So that's what we're starting to kind of see. There's still, it feels like the days are elongating. It's starting to stabilize a little bit. And overall, this is for a snapshot for the entire area. Now, if you go to Westchester, and here I have some articles on the side that I wrote. Here breaks down what are the zip codes, how many properties are for sale, how many total home sales. We can see that this is kind of a reflection of 2020. So we have 8 homes sold. The average price is on par. It has gone up to what it's supposed to be. 276, 310, and now 325. So we see that incline on the prices. Same thing with the highest. With the lowest, we're about the same. And then the days on market elongated as well. Not very much compared to last year in this area. Westchester always happens to have a lot of movement. When you go down to Olympia Heights, so Olympia Heights goes basically from Tropical Park, gets this area called Sunkist Estates here, and goes to 102nd between Bird Road and Miller. This area saw a slowdown, and I marked it here. So we only saw 4 homes sold. The average price was $482,000, and that's because there were more lower end homes sold and not enough data for it to actually be comparison. So just keep that in mind. That's why I put the amount of properties sold, so you know that okay, maybe the data's there's not enough data, there's not enough movement for this to be accurate. In this month in specific for this area, that's the truth. So whereas last year 750, this year 482 is the average. There's just not enough homes sold to give it an accurate number. So 295 per square foot. Also for the highest for 600,000, whereas last year 1.9, almost $2 million. So there's a huge discrepancy. So all these 4 homes were between 400,000, 600, and 400,000. And then 20 days on market. So that kind of tells me that they're probably fixer-uppers, properties that weren't in the upper echelon retail buyer because they sold quickly, they were for a lower price, and everything dropped down, and there was a number of them. Okay, going on, University Park. So this is right next to Westchester. This is from, this is the Turnpike. Bird, Miller, and then 97th is what divides these two. Most of these homes within each other are actually developed by the same developer. So we will look at that after. So give me 1 second. Here I also have an article on the side, exactly the documents that you need in order to sell your house. I also have the areas, the schools, all that. So we can take a look at it. A nice picture of FIU. And November, sorry for that, also saw a slowdown. So we're seeing 2 big areas that had a slowdown, Olympia Heights and University Park. 13, 9, 4. So 4 homes again. So that also tells us the data might not be as accurate. But the average price, 461, 555, 724. The average price per square foot, we're looking at 286 compared to the previous years. And it's also because it's within this range, which actually seems okay. So 950 is the highest, 500,000 is the lowest. 98 days it took for the average for these 4 homes to sell. So you can see here there's a little bit more of a slowdown, and the price per square foot has gone down on this area as well. Westwood Lakes, so this is a smaller area between the Turnpike to 102nd. This is right next to Olympia Heights over here, and then Bird Road to Miller. And what we see here is only 2 properties sold. So this information you'll start seeing if you don't have enough information, enough properties, this is what you get. 2 homes, the average price is 1.1 million. The average price per square foot, $521 per square foot. The highest 1.6, the lowest 655. So you can see here, these are the 2 properties that sold. That's why you get this average. And then 11 days on the market. Sunset, I have an article here on portability. Sunset's kind of normal, still a little bit slower. You can see the price per square foot is it went up, it definitely went up. But the average price is lower. So we can see that. Now the one that sold to the highest, there isn't one that sold higher than last year, 1.6. The lowest is 450, and then the market day is also a little bit elongating. So this is the trend that we're seeing. Again, if you'd like this, you can download it down below. Here's all my information in case you need to get a hold of me, why I do it, where you can find me, my cell phone, and then a couple guides that we're creating. What to do if your home hasn't sold in 90 days, the 7 secrets to selling your home in Greater Westchester, and 3 mistakes homeowners are making when selling their house here in Greater Westchester. So go ahead, download them below. I'm going to leave all this below so that way you can do what's best for you and your family. All right, until next time.